What's up, guys? Um, I was going through my room, found out I took some notes way back when basic training, and so I remember when I first started. We were about to go to basic training, and I was trying to YouTube every single basic training video, trying to figure out what I'm getting myself into, and I couldn't find a lot of helpful information, and so maybe I can help you guys out. If not, that sucks for you guys. Sorry. Um, I went to basic 2 years ago. Um, we did. I was went to South Carolina, Fort Jackson. I was in Echo Company 334 a while back ago. Anyways, some of the things that you probably want to learn about basic training is when you get there, you're not directly in your company. You're going to go to reception first. You're there for about 2, 3 days, depending, maybe even longer if you're in trouble. But pretty much that's just to get you up to speed, just a crash course with the drill sergeants over there. You get all your gear. Like the first night, I got there at like 10 o'clock p.m. and I was getting my PTs and stuff until like 2 o'clock in the morning. Then you get to sleep for an hour or something like that. Anyways, the reception's there just to get you all geared up, getting ready for basic training. You're not in basic training yet. Um, when you go, you get your stuff pretty much, um, and after that, then your drill sergeant will pick you up from reception. Reception's still wherever you're going. Let's say I was at Jackson. It was at Jackson, but um, it's not the same site as your company or battalion or brigade. Um, so my drill sergeants picked me up, and I started basic. It was 2011 September, so it was when it was cold. It's always cold over there apparently. Um, we started there. There's, as far as the phases go, there's white phase, which is, I don't know, it's red phase, white phase, blue phase, and then it's like a red, white, and blue graduation phase, pretty much. Um, Pretty much each 3 weeks you should phase up, usually if you're not messing up that bad. Um, each phase comes new things. Like the first phase, you just get treated like crap. Your drill sergeants just gonna keep on leaning in on you guys and just treating you like retards. Um, the next phase, white phase, is pretty much they lighten up on you guys. You get to start actually singing cadences and stuff like that. Um, After that, blue phase is you get to sing a lot more cadences. They light you up because by that time you got most of the stuff down. You're actually working as a team compared to back in red phase when you guys didn't know anything. Most people when I went to basic training, they didn't know how to be at the position of attention or at ease or whatever. So um, once you guys start working as a team, you're starting to see that they're going to line up on you guys. Um, as far as the notes I wrote down um, when I first got there. I don't know if it's for every basic training, but for when I went there, at reception you get to use your Eagle card. It's a card that they give you, which is preloaded $300, I believe, or something like that. And you get to use that to buy stuff that you need for basic training. Now, every company's different in their standards and their rules. So um, one like Foxtrot company could be you can wear boxers, while Echo company like, oh, you can't wear boxers, you only wear briefs for males. So pretty much when you're reception, just buy the bare minimum. Um, just because you're gonna go to the PX again when you're in basic training, and then you can buy what you need per regulation of the company. But it's not just buy the bare minimum because of that. Because when you get from reception, you're gonna pack all your crap and you're gonna go take your basic training. When you get there, sometimes they'll make you hold your duffel bag over your head for a couple minutes, 10, 20 minutes, and the lighter, the better. I remember when my buddy was telling me when we were in reception, he's like, yeah, they made me hold my bag up over my head for an hour. So I heard that, I'm just like, I threw away all my civilian clothes. I threw away my shoes. I was like, the lighter the better, pretty much. That wasn't the case for me. I just pretty much walked over there. Um, uh, it's just been a couple years, so I don't remember exactly, but um, pretty much what they're gonna do is they're gonna assign you which platoon you're going to, and you write that down in your duffel bag. Um, which platoon you're going to. Like for me, I was third platoon, so I put a big 3 on mine. Now I made it easier. I put it in a weird font, and when all those bags, they're all green bags. When they're all lined up, when you go over to pick them up, they just throw them on the floor pretty much. I knew exactly where mine was because I had a weird font. Everyone else is getting yelled at. Where's your stuff? Pick your bag up. Uh, so I mean, I grabbed my stuff. I was ready to go, but if you give you time and manner, what you should have done is help people find their bags, call out their names, if you got time for that. Um, Other notes, as far as the Eagle card goes, whatever you don't use, don't worry about thinking, oh, I gotta spend it all. Whatever you don't use, because what it is your first check. That's pretty much half your first check. Um, Whatever you don't use is gonna go back on. You're gonna get paid. You're gonna go back to your paycheck. So I won't worry about spending all that. Tips, pretty much you've heard before, is exercise before you be basic training, because you're definitely gonna need it. I definitely started running maybe a month before, and it helped me out a lot. Um, where I went to, you can't just wear any deodorant. You have to wear odorless deodorant and odorless shampoo and odorless body wash if they had it. So if someone's gonna send you some stuff, make sure it doesn't have like a scent to it. But that's for my company. I don't know. I would imagine that's most brigades though. Um, Another tip is you should have a dial lock. Pretty much the old locks you had for PT lockers or whatever, your PE lockers back in high school. Um, Sometimes you're gonna rush into your barracks or your bay, and you're gonna run as fast as you can and change your clothes real quick, and you got like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. They're telling you. Um, I found it easier. There's this guy that was next to me, or a couple lockers down. He had a fast combination lock. Was pretty much you pretty much move the button, like there's a button in the middle, up, down, left, right, and you make your combination, and he pops it out like in 3 seconds every single time, instead of trying to spin that number constantly. And it's the more time the better, pretty much. Um, just going through my list right now. Things that suck at basic training I wrote down, and some of them is you have to eat fast, especially in red phase, because whatever you don't finish in the time that they allow you, whatever's on your plate, you're throwing it away. Simple as that. And I had a couple drill sergeants there that would just pretty much make you throw stuff away if you laughed or whatever, talk loud, and they'd try to make you laugh. So they're trying to discipline you. It's a funny way, I guess. Fire guard sucks. There's always fire guard. Pretty much, let's say that in a bay of 20 people. Each person is going to have a 1 hour, 2 hour shift, so it's going to go around whatever they decide of how it goes by. But you're going to have a shift, fire guard shift, and like, so it depends. You can, when you first get in your base, from 10 o'clock to, or 9 o'clock to 10, or 10 to 11, 11 to 12. Fire guard sucks. You're going to lose sleep. A good way to make a profit off of that is, hey, I'll do your fire guard for 20 bucks. And I definitely made like 300 bucks doing fire guard. It was fun. Um, Flu shot sucks. You're gonna get your flu shots in reception, or pretty much all your blood work and whatever. Pretty much just to make sure that you're up to date. And you by the time you get to basic, you're gonna be sick, and everyone's gonna be sick, and it sucks. And you're gonna be doing PT and all that stuff, and that's just one thing that's embrace the suck pretty much. You're gonna hear that a lot. Um, I underlined this very heavily. Never ever look in the drill sergeant eyes. If you do, alright, never ever look at the drill sergeant eyes at any position other than at ease. So far, oh yeah. So you pretty much at ease is pretty much you can look whoever's talking to you, whoever's addressing the formation pretty much. Um, let's see. Definitely bring stamps. When I went to the PX, they didn't have any stamps at the reception or basic training for like the first 4 weeks, so we weren't able to write. We were able to write letters, but we couldn't send them out. So if bring some stamps, and it'd be definitely a godsend for you and for your other people, your other battles in platoon. Um, at the end, they always have those pictures, pretty much, of your basic training. I took that. I bought some, but they're expensive. I mean, just the basic ones. I bought like your dress uniform and your ACUs, and they were like 60 bucks or something like that. So I'm ridiculous. So I mean, if you want pictures, it's just going to be expensive. They also have other stuff like plaques that they'll make and stuff like that. They call the plaque man, the guy that comes in at the end of the cycle, pretty much. Um, Depending on where you're coming from, I came from California, went to South Carolina. I could have definitely used some headphones, bring some music, something to bring along in the fight. Other than that, the last thing was pack light. So pretty much, um, that was pretty much little tips that help you out, guys out. I don't know if this is helping you guys out, but if it is, that's cool. Um, as far as basic training for me, it was fun. Gas chamber, don't be scared. It's nothing. It's all it is a crowd control gas, and you're once you get exposed to it, 10 minutes later you're perfectly fine. And the good thing is when everyone was sick because of the flu shot, so we went into the gas chamber, came out, all the mucus running out our face, and I mean, you get out and you're super super clear, like you're not sick anymore, and that's like the awesome thing about it. I mean, I'll do it again for 20 bucks. Or if I had a friend going through it for the first time, I'll definitely do it for fun. Um, as far as basic rifle marksmanship goes, just listen to the instructors, and you'll be fine. It's pretty much teaches you how to shoot, aim, and fire properly, and it does help me out a lot. Um, like the last final FTX, and it was just like a week long. You're out in the field most of the time, and that sucked, but I mean it was fun. It's all good experiences, pretty much. You're going to remember these all for the rest of your life, and it's fun. You make new friends. Everyone in your platoon, you're gonna make friends. Most of them, anyways. I had a couple of shitbags in my platoon, but whatever. Um, I don't know what else. If you have any other questions or comments, I'll try to answer them. But hopefully this helped you guys. Um, Good luck on that, guys.